It's rare that I go to the internet for advice, but I don't have that many friends that are in the same boat that we are. So I sort of feel stuck. And I love my doctors who I've been messaging all day, but we need more help. What?
Seashells.
Okay, seashells.
Seashells.
Seashells?
Romanian seashells.
Okay.
Romanian seashells.
Romanian seashells. We, so Amos, for those of y'all that don't know, Amos is 8 and has autism. He was diagnosed at age 3. This is his excited service dog. And he has been on medicine for anxiety and ADHD the last couple years. We started Lexapro for the anxiety, what I thought was autism. Dr. Copeland, Duke Autism, said, no, that's anxiety. I was like, okay, well, I'm still learning this kind of stuff. And, oh, hey, Val. And so the Lexapro immediately helped a lot with behavior. Like, he would get so upset, we would have no idea what was happening. Hey, Rachel, you might have something to add to this conversation, I bet. Hey, Marla. Seems the doctor has responded. He's super busy. We have an appointment on Tuesday, and my hand might have been over the microphone. This is the main page. Caitlin's like, is this a subscriber video? This is the main page, Caitlin, because I need more people to chime in, which is rare because, you know me, I'd rather give a lot of advice than ask for it. Bill, hold on, let me find my thing jigger in here. So he's been on Lexapro, which has helped a ton. And he takes trazodone at night. I don't think that's causing any problems. That just actually helps him sleep like at least 6 hours, which is key. Most families that have children with autism will tell you that they've had a newborn like their whole life because ain't much sleeping happening around here. But anyway, the trazodone does help with that. And then he takes guanfacine. So we started the guanfacine this summer because what we thought it was cyclical vomiting syndrome. He was having this thing where every 3 weeks, month, he would kind of have this tic that would come out of somewhere, heavy breathing, burping, and then he would puke. Do you have a nurse practitioner specializing in autism? No, but I have a pediatric psychiatrist at Duke Autism at Duke. I'm thrilled you're talking about Amos tonight. Good. I need to talk more just about him. I feel like I think about him so much that I always don't just talk about him, but yes, I do, Pam, and I have promised to do a subscriber autism. It's kind of series, and I haven't done it yet. Okay, so welcome, Ann. Is he a picky eater? Yes, he's picky. He had a posterior tongue tie. That's when your tongue is like anchored down in your mouth, almost like concrete. So when he was tiny, he would... You have some water? You're cutting your water?
Yes.
I don't know if you want to cut your cup, do you? We have tried clonidine, Emily. Yes, we have tried clonidine. I didn't remember it, but when I went back and looked in my notes, we had tried that and did not like it. I can't remember why, but we didn't. And now he's perky. But 30 minutes ago, he was projectile vomiting in the shower. So anyway, we've got Lexapro, we've got trazodone, and we have guanfacine. The guanfacine, Dr. Copeland said, let's start that because that will help. Maybe that will help with the tics, right? So yes, we did that. And it has helped with the tics, we think. But over Christmas, we were trying to kind of where I was, he's at school most days, so over Christmas. Back to the tongue. Oh, the tongue. Well, you know how I knew Jamie? He would eat like 3 or 4 Cheerios and then he would gag and full on vomit. So finally, we saw this physician, a speech therapist up north somewhere, and this physician at Columbia was like, his tongue is like rooted down in his mouth. So anyway, so he started the guanfacine for the tics. Guanfacine for tics. And it seems like it has helped with the tics. But what it has not helped with is it makes him sluggish and it makes him irritable. So over Christmas, I was kind of doing this, we wouldn't take it. I mean, he seemed really tired. We got to Florida, we went to see my parents, la, 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 la. So I didn't give it to him for a few days. Well, he talked a ton more and he had tons of energy, which he has ADHD too. So the guanfacine can help with that too. But I'm okay with energy, like have energy. And then he was wide awake. So I thought, this seems better. Thank you, Bill. And guanfacine made my daughter violent. Well, he's not been violent, but it makes him irritable. So when you don't give him the guanfacine, you see these other improvements, but the tics go off the charts. So yesterday I didn't give him guanfacine. Sherry, guanfacine, trazodone, Lexapro. And his teacher was like, he had a great day. I can get more out of him. She spends a ton of time with him too. And I was like, I agree with you. It's what I've seen over Christmas. But this morning he woke up with major tics. I was like, I got to give him his guanfacine. So he fell asleep at school, which is what he did for me over Christmas vacation. And then tonight, the tics were still bad because he missed it yesterday. So then the next day is when you really see this next big thing. Guanfacine worked well for my son. He had terrible tics, just made him tired. It's like Natalie, it's also, hey, Tamsin, it's also what came first, the chicken or the egg? My daughter took guanfacine for years. When I tried to take her off too early, it was not good. She's now off at 16. We did guanfacine at night to help with sleep and winding down from ADHD meds. Well, no, that's not a bad idea, Karen. We haven't talked about that. Okay, I'm going to go back and write down these comments because I'm really not.
More waffles.
Do you really want to eat waffles? I don't want you to throw up again.
More waffles.
So it's this kind of breathing, burp stuff, dry heaving, and then puke. So yes, I will ask the doctor about that. But I looked on the internet, a very dangerous place to go. In the internet, there were all these people that talked about how Lexapro, what's it called? Hold on. Escitalopram can cause movement disorders. And a movement disorder, right? Because who's ever heard of a movement disorder? One thing a movement disorder can be is a tic. So then I think to myself, okay, sorry, I'm multitasking. Then I think, well, has the Lexapro caused the tics? Because he never had tics before. Never, ever, ever had tics before. Because I would fill out all those surveys and I would be like, well, he doesn't have tics. Like, that's one thing we don't have. Did you get your microwave fixed? No. But Mr. Beeman is coming tomorrow to fix it, I hope. You put something in the microwave, it basically like catches fire. Okay, so if we stop the Lexapro, will he have cyclical vomiting syndrome? Or is the Lexapro causing the tics? You don't feel good. I know you don't. I know you don't.
Oh, you feel it.
You feel sick.
Your throat hurts.
Your throat hurts.
I
know. Wheat and sugar. You know, he had all those tests and that was fine. Lower trazodone. I think the trazodone is fine. Tics from stimulants. Okay. Maury, that's like what I'm feeling. Maybe the meds are hard on his stomach. The tics, it's that. It's that. And then it burps and then he pukes. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is exhausting. It is exhausting. Lexapro was the second thing we tried. I think the first thing he tried was maybe Prozac or Zoloft. I can't remember. I have to look. Oh, you know, it is rare that I like get teary over things with Amos. Like I really don't like. But holy cow, it is so tiring. It's not even tiring. I just feel so bad for him. You know, like I just imagine myself as an adult, not really able to communicate and taking all this medicine and feeling like shit and not being able to tell anybody about it. You know? Oh, I mean, it's not fair for him to do that. Where's your plate, Amos? Let mommy get your plate.
Huh?
I mean, I just would do anything in the world for him to be, like, there's so much that I can handle. I just hate him not feeling good. I hate him not feeling good. And my husband was like, oh my gosh. So I gave him, he's had Zofran, which I had from the summer. So he did have a little bit of Zofran. And because the question is, well, with cyclical vomiting syndrome, the big thing is you're nauseous. Well, I don't know if he's nauseous. I have no idea. Yeah, Mary Scott. Thank you, Mary Scott. I had just talked to Mary Scott before this. And like she and Elizabeth, like my two friends, I was like, I just don't know what else to do. Like, I feel like I'm just like a hamster on a wheel or drinking out of a cup with a hole in it. It's just frustrating. And I like love my doctor. So I'm hoping like thinking through it, talking through it will help. COVID. You know, maybe he does have COVID. I don't think he does because this has happened like 16 times since July. So I really don't think he does. Here, take this, okay? Here's your waffle. But you're right. Maybe we've been to a gastroenterologist. We see Dr. Lyles at Duke. We love him. And Dr. Lyles is like, he's a pediatric gastroenterologist. I mean, this summer, he was so sick with this cyclical vomiting thing that, I mean, I drove to the Duke ER. The emergency room at Duke Hospital is not a place you want to just pop in during COVID. I mean, there were 8 zillion people there. Fortunately, one of my wonderful subscribers told me that if you say you have autism, they'll put you in a room. So they did, and that was great. And we saw Dr. Lyles. We got to see all these doctors that we could not see quickly, you know. And I mean, we were in the hospital for 3 or 4 days and came up with some plans, ruled out some things.
He's so silly.
He is so silly. It didn't look like he had acid reflux when they put the scope down. It does, Bill. It's like violent hiccups. Could he have an ulcer? No, they did ultrasounds and scans. We did all that this summer to see what was happening. I would move to guanfacine. Yes, I have videoed and sent it to the doctor, not today, but normally. We have a telehealth visit, which is fine because does anybody ever actually really want to go back to the real doctor? I mean, you can do it from a video, especially when you live where we do. I mean, it's 2.5 hours to Duke. Abdominal migraines. Yes, Holly. So that, I think, is what cyclical vomiting syndrome is. No gluten or dairy intolerance. They did all that this summer. So we ruled out everything it is. But the real question is medicine causing the tics? So if we're treating the tics when another medicine is causing them, don't we want to go to that level? And if it's not causing the tics and the tics are just happening, are the tics bringing on this cyclical vomiting syndrome? Or is vomiting syndrome causing the tics?
Mom!
Who the hell knows? How long do they last? Stay away from the hospital. Where's your husband? Does he help? Yes, he helps. I mean, he was up there in the bathroom with him. There's vomit like this high up in the shower. How does vomit get that high up in the shower? In the corner. Yes, yes. Ugh. Valium. Maybe can I have a dose of that? I might need a dose of, I need Valium. Maybe that actually might be the best advice I've gotten yet. I should have asked my hairdresser. I did a subscriber video today while I was getting my hair cut. And Lori's always got some kind of advice. I should have asked her, have you looked into a functional medical doctor? No, I don't know what the hell that is. Start taking him off the Lexapro. No, Brittany, he has not always had tics. Medical cannabis. No, ain't nobody, we can't take pot around here. I have Xanax, Beth said. You have a good partner. Have you tried essential oils? No, I haven't. I'm sure he could tolerate them. Your hair looks good. At the end of the day, my hair looks good. That is the best. Medical marijuana approved for Adrian. So anyway, that's tomorrow. So now we'll stay home tomorrow just in case we have some sort of something. Amos, you going to stay home with Mommy tomorrow? We have to take the dog to get a bath since it's too cold outside. And we have to, what else? Oh, I'm supposed to go get my stitches out of my knee. But I hate to drag him in there because he doesn't wear a mask. So I guess I need to put that off again. Come to Minnesota. Minnesota, I mean, is it not freezing there? Maybe you should smoke it and blow it up his nose. That's a good idea. That actually might be a reason that social services would actually take a child away. I can't see that they seem to take anybody away. I love when people are like, what? Who are you telling that to? Doggy?
I will kill that dog.
No, that's not nice to say. Don't poke me with that. Pick up that fork.
No.
You might not feel good, but we're not going to do that. Come sit down.
No, do that.
No, that's not nice. Sit down. See, that's why we take the Lexapro. Right. We oh, yeah. Oh, it's good times around here. Good times. Medicine causes a lot. Freezing in Minnesota, but Dr. Gretchen. I can hear him, and that is a true tick. Well, yeah, listen to it. Yes, Xanax. Meanwhile, my husband's downstairs. We have like a bottom floor playroom, and he said it's 45 degrees down there because I've had the gas locks on, and the thermostat's up here, so it's just freezing down there. Yeah, listen, maybe there's some amazing doctor that is going to see this and has a new idea.
Healthy waffles.
You need more waffles?
Healthy.
What?
Healthy waffles.
Kill the waffles? No, I would eat the waffles. I need,
More
you need a break.
waffles.
Clonidine. We've tried clonidine. That's the only other thing.
I want more.
More waffles? Okay. See? It's just like, hey, Bonnie. THC is the reason for the huge increase in cyclical vomiting. Is THC what's in the like Lexapro stuff? I can really relate to you. Same thing happens here. Oh, that's all I need. Have you tried olanzapine? It was in our Hell Mix during Tics. No. Does Hell Mix good or does that mean bad?
The
No.
water.
You need some water? Where's your cup? I thought you cut it.
Water. The
Guanfacine
water.
can make aggression bad. You mean like saying you're going to kill your waffles? No, he's not constipated. We do a combination of meds for tics. One of them is benzo. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Benzocaine. My daughter works with kids that are autistic. She's a certified behavioral therapist. I could ask her. Well, if she has any thoughts, I'll take them. I mean, seriously, if somebody's like, I know this mom and this is what they did and it worked, I will listen. If anybody has had experience or knows someone that found that Lexapro caused some things, I will listen. Guanfacine, I will listen. I'm ready to have a drink with you. Be like Elf. I'm just gonna sit around and drink syrup. Subscribers, maybe we'll have Bloody Marys in the morning, even though it's a Wednesday. When the guy comes to help with the microwave, I can fix him one. It's like one of those really nice people that adopts tons of kids. I'm sure he would be impressed if I was sitting in here slugging back. Oh, yeah. Yes, Kristen, send me the med list. Oh, gosh. Caroline, you want some of my steak soup? I mean, people make fun of my steak soup. My steak soup was good. My children wouldn't eat it. Or that's not true. They did eat it until they found out there was steak in it. We're all saying CBD. Is CBD the pot? I thought you had to live in California to get CBD. Antidepressants never worked. Did this get worse since Christmas? Yes, it did. It was worse over Christmas. Or is it because I was with him more than normal? But he always struggles when we go somewhere new. Like, Honor, get away from that chair. I mean, he loves to travel, but like getting somewhere just is hard for him to get settled. And then he doesn't want to leave. Amos, where'd you go? Oh, he's in here. I mean, we are trying. For Christmas, he got an indoor jungle gym that most of you have seen. Yes, he has. Yep, an indoor jungle gym. Because that's what you do when you love a little tiny person and you say, you know what, I don't need a sunroom in my house. I'm going to have a jungle gym. And then maybe nobody will ever ask me to host a party or be on a Christmas tour or a pilgrimage because they'll be like, they have a big jungle gym in their house. CBD is not the high part of pot. Oh, It's not, I didn't know there was a part of pot that wasn't high. I thought that was the whole point of pot. Here, hi.
Phone robot.
You're a robot?
A phone robot.
Phone, oh, does, I have the phone in the stand. It does look like a phone robot, doesn't it? I love this room. It is pretty good. I have a CBD patch. Oh, Megan, what's happening? Oh, Megan, you're late. But we'll do a subscriber video tomorrow. There might be Bloody Marys involved. Amos and I'll be home tomorrow. Yep. Yes, sirree. THC is the high part. Oh, I think that's the part I would like. No, I don't like pot. Not that I like sit around and smoke pot, but I've smoked it a few times in my life. It makes me really hungry, which clearly I don't need anything to pump my appetite up. And it makes you like feel like a slug. Like I don't even know how it's legal. Does he experience those tics while bless me, while sleeping? No. No, they totally go away, which is evidently normal with tics. Amos is very smart. Yes, are you smart? Amos, come here, let me ask you a question. Here, let's ask him a question. Amos, come here. Tell me something. Here, come right here. What's your favorite country?
North Korea.
Can you spell it for me?
Hard to spell.
It's hard to spell, but try. North, how do you spell north?
N-O-R-T-H.
Uh-huh, in Korea.
K-O-R-E-A.
Oh, no yay. No, we're really against cheering. But yes, he is super smart. Thank y'all for listening and for helping me, like, think out loud. And if you can think of anybody to share this with, much appreciated. You want to come join my group of subscribers for almost daily behind-the-scenes Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs videos. It's $5 a month, which I would like to say is half the price of a McDonald's combo meal currently. And this month I'm doing a cooking challenge, which I'm doing on my big page because I feel like I need to help the world see that you can make hot dogs, tater tots, and corn and call it dinner. Yes, I do. Don't want anybody to feel alone. I don't think he would like North Korea. You know, Natalie, I thought the same thing. If this goose was in North Korea, I don't think they'd be real nice to him. No. No, sirree, Bobby. I love Cody Speaks. Call her a friend. I want to subscribe. Well, go on and subscribe. I'll put the link in the post. Carry on, people. Subscribers, see you in the morning, 9:30-ish. Thank y'all, really.